What's up, everybody? The Octavius Rex here, the artist formerly known as the Bad Cop 69, and no, this shirt isn't meant to represent anything other than it's laundry night for me. But moreover, I wanted to take a moment to take a step away, to step out of character as you've come to know me, those of you who are new to my audience as well as those of you who have known me for a long time, and stand before you not as Octavius Rex, not as the Bad Cop 69, but as myself. Now, for obvious reasons that people are wanting to get at me, I can't give my real name at this point in time, but that doesn't mean that I cannot present myself as myself. My good friend James 1978 has started a campaign, and I like that it's starting to take fire. And I did mean to make a video like this on my old channel, and unfortunately I did not run into enough time to do so. Basically put, this is about putting one's money where one's mouth is, as well as trying to address the more immediate rather than simply trying to sugarcoat the situation and try to ask of people something that, at least for the moment, they are unable to attain themselves. As said by Varmint Coyote as well as you, James, it's not to say that we do not like the message that is, it gets better. In fact, I myself, as well as Mr. Varmint Coyote and many others who have been through the trenches of depression, of self-harm, of so many other places, we can say in most cases, yes, things do tend to get a lot better. But what does that mean to you out there, you who are struggling, you who are having to deal with the here and now, and it's so unbearable, and you don't know where to turn, you feel like you have nowhere to turn? This is where myself, Varmint Coyote, and James 1978, as well as I would like to see, and I would like to think many others will come out in solidarity and tell you out there who have been where some of us have been, or are in something similar, or maybe even in something that's not so similar. I want to join their voice, and I want to say to you, I am here now. I have Skype, though it's a little buggy for me. Someday I'll probably try to reload my Windows and fix whatever kink keeps getting me crashing. But I do have Google+. I have Facebook. I guess I have DeviantArt as well, since some people have been very comfortable with noting me through DeviantArt. But the point is, if you just ask. Just ask, and I am willing to take of my time, just as Varmint Coyote and James 1978 are willing to take of their time. We are willing to listen, be non-judgmental, and try to deal with the things that, at least in my case, I would pledge to deal with the things that I know about personally. Now, if you need serious help, I am not going to overstep my bounds and try to give you advice that I wouldn't give myself, or advice that I wouldn't give anybody normally. I am not a professional, but I am somebody who has come from a lot of places that a lot of you have come from. And I'm here to say that until it gets better, you do have friends here. You do have people who are willing to talk to you. My PM box is absolutely always open. I have helped a few people so far, and some of them are doing so much better because I knew that they could do better. And I have a feeling most of you out there who may not be feeling it can do better yourselves as well. But sometimes it just takes somebody who's willing to listen to you, who's willing to take you seriously in the things that you talk about, in the things you might want to talk about. And this doesn't have to get completely one-on-one personal or things of this nature. But, the point is that I'm here. I'm listening, and I'm here for you now. As is Varmint Coyote, whose links should be down in the underbar, and you, James 1978. We are people who care. We are people who have often been in those dark abysses and done things that most people probably would not be able to imagine, because we didn't have anybody to talk to. We always had people saying something along the lines of, "Oh, just suck it up. It'll get better in life." No. I mean, granted, to a small degree, they were right in terms of it getting better, but that didn't help me right then and there when everything felt like it was coming crashing down upon me. Sure, even I still have issues now and again, and that's part of why my channel exists, is to show you that even us adults can still have some issues to work around, to work with, and work to do on ourselves. But by doing it, we get to a higher place. We get to a better situation in life, and we find ourselves standing above the problems that were once so deep inside that we couldn't tell if there was any sort of thing known as light to be seen. I understand. I have been there in most cases. I can speak from experience of how I got through it and how I got out of it, as well as just try to be there to just listen. Because so often, so many are just willing to just talk at you. And that's great if that's what you need. But if all you need is somebody to listen, I've got an ear to listen, I've got a heart to care, and I do care. So this is me also throwing my hat into this movement, into this ring, and saying, I'm here for you now. PM me. It's not a bother to me. I've got my life to deal with, but I deal with a lot of other people's lives as well, and I'm happy when I can make a difference in somebody's life that's actually meaningful, when I can get them onto that road of it getting better. Please don't hesitate.